Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenMara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer your elemental energy reading for air in the area of love and relationships for March of 2026. These are general readings, so take what works, leave the rest for someone else. And how I like to do my relationship readings is we'll first look at the energies of the singles within the area of air, and then we'll look at those that are in a relationship. And air covers the zodiac signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Had to check my notes. It's one of those mornings or days. And so if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or have air high up in your chart, this is for you. For each group, singles or couples, we look at what chakra is lighting up and what lesson can be associated with it. We'll look at a message from the Whispers of Love Oracle, and then we'll get a little more clarification from the tarot. So to start with, for our air singles, you have number 49, and the card's title is Compassion. And I believe this is going to be in your crown chakra, the 7th chakra up here on top. And what I'm getting with this one is you have this energy coming in this month, air singles, where you see everything from the energy of the divine, this kind of agape love type vibe, and it's allowing you to see beyond challenges. It's allowing you to see beyond people's faults and issues, where you're understanding, yes, those are there, but that's not the heart of the person. That's not the soul. And so you're able to see beyond the base level energies, what I'm getting here. And it's allowing you to see that spark of the creator that exists within all of us. And that's where your focus is really starting to set up. So we are in this is actually the last card in the deck, number 49. So you're at the apex here, air singles. And the deity here in the center is Tripura Sundari. This goddess embodies the beauty of inspiration and the ascension to the 7th chakra. Through her, you can recognize everything as divine, including the divine qualities within your own being. And I read from the book because there's usually some good information that comes with it. So, our key words here are childlike wonder, innocence, loving beyond attachment, compassion, magic of the moment, expanding your capacity to give and receive love, and the radiant heart, nurturing others. Air singles, you've done the inner work. You have moved into this vibration of supreme awareness of others' existence, where they're at in life, how they're showing up in the world, and that's allowing you to view everything from this crown chakra energy that's really opening the doors for future connection, whether that is with another person, more of an intimate relationship, or if it's more of just a social friend thing. You're in a position right now where you've done the inner work and it's reflecting out, and people are drawn to your calming influence and the fact that they know that they can talk to you and not worry about being judged harshly, because you're not seeing it from that perspective anymore, which is a pretty cool energy to have, air singles. Your Whispers of Love is be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. What's interesting is I don't feel this is directly at you, air singles. I feel like this is the energy that you put off. People come to you so they can be authentic and they can be their real version of themselves, and they can peel away their mask and allow you to see them. You already do, but this is a conscious decision on their part, and your number is 39, so 313s, which is up there at the top, which are all powerful numbers. And so this is saying you're in a, they keep showing me an ascended position. You're in a over who you used to be energy. That doesn't mean that you have an ego or that you're better than everyone else. It means you've put the work in, air, and that's allowed you to step beyond some of the more mundane things. Now, are there still things in the world that you're dealing with? Yes, that's life. But you're able to view them in the quiet moments in much more clear states, and that actually is working out in your best interests going forward, because you're in the crown. You're at the highest aspect of the crown, which is 49. Your energy is dealing with compassion, and your message of be authentic is to others. Time for everyone around you to be as authentic as you are being. And that's not always the easiest thing, but Air, you're showing the way. You're holding space for them to do this. Your first tarot, excuse me, is a major arcana of the Chariot, number 7. A success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, and being in the spotlight. Air singles, this is your energy. You have ran the race, you understand things differently. Now, are you going to be up and down or stay up here forever? Probably not. We all bounce up and down the chakra system. But what this is saying is you've accomplished a great deal. You've achieved so much, and people are noticing it. So embrace how far you've come, embrace where you're going, and hold in this moment that magic of the now, that ability to stand in this present moment and be fully aware and conscious. The Chariot is an indicator of movement, generally rapid movement, but what I'm hearing is this is movement from the past into this moment. This is a pause state for you because you're about to make another leap forward, probably in April. It could start this month, but we'll see how this plays out. Your second card is another major arcana, number 17 with the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So you really have stepped away from a lot of your struggles and frustrations, Air singles, and it's time to move forward. Now, what I'm getting with this one is if you're aiming for a relationship in the future, this is really the indicator that what you're looking for, you're going to get. The energy that's coming out in is get clear on what it is you have to offer, and what are you looking for in a partner. Start with the important things, their morals, their ethics, how they view the world, how they're like the inner workings, and then work to the outwards. The outwards should be one of the last things you think about. But what I'm hearing with this is you're looking to the future with hope and optimism. So you want to get clear on things. Like, do you want someone who is a good cook? Do you want someone who is good with kids, good with pets? Or do you want someone who is in their heart a happy person? Do you want someone who is strong, resilient? Those are the important things that a lot of times we forget when we're looking for a romantic partner, because we're just looking at, the physical part, which is important, but the physical part's going to fluctuate over the years. If you find someone who's got a core value system that aligns with yours, that usually doesn't change that much. So if you get that lined up first, things tend to go better down the road for you. And Air, this is kind of repeating information you already know, but we're doing it anyway. So with that, we'll hop over to our Air couples. Before we do that, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and if you are sensing or seeing something different from the cards than what I am seeing, feel free to comment down below. I read intuitively, so if you happen to see something different in the intuitive vibes, I'm always interested to hear what other people's opinions are, so let me know in the comments. With that, we'll hop into the couples, and this could be you are the Air energy, your partner could be the Air energy, so you're cross-watching, or you just have Air high up in both of your charts. Excuse me. So, we're going to start you off with Air. This is interesting. Air couples, you're in the very foundational energy of everything, the beginning. So you're starting off with the card number 1 and Strength, and this is the root chakra. And what this is saying is, it doesn't matter how long you've been together, I'm getting this image of you two standing in front of like a priest or something and renewing your vows. Doesn't matter if it's been 20 years or 5 years. That's the vibe I'm getting, is like a new beginning, a restarting of a situation. So with this Strength, it's showing that you have had the resilience to get to where you're at, and now it's time to reaffirm that, and so you can move forward. I'm also getting a little bit of fire energy, so there could be a new passion that's coming in, whether it's, amorous passion or a creative work. That's always the question when we have passion pop up. But what I'm seeing with you guys is it's something that you wanted to do together. It's not my partner's doing this or I'm doing this and they're not interested. What I'm getting the vibe of is whatever's coming in right now, this new thing that you're resetting, you both are really interested in it. So let's take a peek in our book here. Your planetary alignment, and this energy here is tied to that, is Mars. My computer's being weird. There we go. Mars is sometimes known as a warring god. He personifies the power to direct energy towards winning the battles between wisdom and ego. Exalted on earth for surmounting obstacles, fearlessly fulfilling his duties, he embodies the discipline and knowledge needed to evolve from the lower to the higher chakras. So you really are starting something new, and this could be, they're showing me a spiritual journey as well. Like you may have both rededicated yourselves to your spiritual practices, whether that's religious or spiritual, it doesn't matter. So you could be starting with that, and that's where the ascending is coming in. And dealing with wisdom versus ego, wisdom is experience plus knowledge. So you have done things, you've learned things, and now you know better, or you know more. And ego is just the peacock that's always trying to tell you, you're better than everyone else. Wisdom's like, no, you're not. You're just like everyone else. Calm down. So your keywords here are focused will, finding your strength, taking action, resilience, processing truth, and a deep-rooted sense of commitment. You're stepping into this new energy here, air couples, and you're committed to it. This is not a, oh, this might be kind of fun thing. It's more like, you know what? We've been working towards things for so long. We've accomplished this. This is the next goal that we as a couple are doing. So how can we manifest this? How can we move forward? And that's where you're getting clear on your next steps. You're getting clear on your plans, and you're going to be able to launch into that next state pretty quickly once you put your mind to it. Your message from the Whispers of Love is appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and to find love. Appreciating this moment is where you're at. And we have number, oh, that's 33. So you got powerful numbers going on here. And with this appreciating the moment, you're stepping into that now. You're restarting. You're reaffirming, reconnecting. Appreciate this new start you have. Appreciate this moment of beginning, of the birth of a new reality for you. You notice as she is standing or holding here her shell, she's appreciating. She's not looking around at everything else. She's not examining, well, what else could be going on, or I need to think about the future. She's in the moment. And this is what you're being called to do, air couples, is appreciate where you are in this moment and allow that energy to blossom, to bloom, and to set up the future. You're not focusing on that, but you're in that moment of creation. You're in that moment of, for lack of a better word, magic, and it's allowing you to feel everything of joy, peace, and excitement in that time period. And yes, you can feel all of those. It's an odd feeling, but it is doable. And when you feel that, you know that you're in alignment with your highest self. You're in alignment with God's source, and that's bringing in this spiritual elevation where you're stepping into that next world of experience, but you're doing so awake, you're doing so conscious, and you're living in the now moment, which means you are able to experience it way more intensely than some others who might not be quite ready for that yet. So your first tarot card is the Five of Autumn. Reaching out to others for assistance, poor timing for career change, not a good time to shift work jobs. Feeling challenged by monetary issues. This is more of a heads up. Don't get bogged down by these other energies. If you're having some financial difficulties, get into the now moment and then examine what's happening. What can we adjust? What can we fix? What can we plan for the future in a better way? So the Five of Autumn in this particular reading is a kind of a heads up, a pay attention. You don't want to go down this other path because it's not the most pleasant path. And air, you've got a lot of positivity coming up here. So the Five of Autumn is coming in to say, don't get distracted. You know where you're going. Take care of the daily stuff as needed and fix the issues that are there. You already know how to do this. It's not a matter of, well, now you are aware of this. You already know, so just handle those things, fix them, because you have a higher purpose that you're working towards. So, your second card is number 4 in the Major Arcana, the Emperor, or this could be seen as the God card. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, and a firm but compassionate leader. Not sure why I stuttered on that, but this is where we're at. This is your future, and when you tap into that God source energy with this Emperor, it's showing you can have the heart, all the love in the world, but you also get the world. And so you're working towards this energy, but you're doing so consciously. You're doing so logically. Air, this is your energy anyway. So air couples, you're moving forward with clear eyes, open eyes. You're seeing what's coming, and that's allowing you to step into this next level of existence. If one of you happens to be a little bit stronger in the area of your growth, allow that person to lead, because they're going to lead by showing. They're going to educate, they're going to explain, and they're going to do it in a way that you resonate with. So whichever one of you is the leader, allow that person to lead. Whichever one is not quite there yet, follow their wisdom. Follow how they go forward, because that is going to change the reaction, because you're going to catch up a lot faster, and then all of a sudden you're back on the same playing field again. But the energy I'm getting here is there is one who's slightly ahead of the other, and it's basically a call to stay humble, keep your ego in check, get rid of that thing, tie it up with a leash elsewhere. That way you can really pay attention and live in that moment. This whole reading is about new beginnings, new energies coming in, something, new spark of creation, so to speak. And with that, it's saying don't get distracted by the lesser energies. Don't get distracted by the lesser focuses. Stay clear on what you're after. If one is a little bit stronger than the other, allow them to lead, and watch, observe, and learn from that person. Because you're not going to stay, it's not really an out of balance. It's more of like, I'm here, let me bring you up to where I am at, so we can all get up to speed and move forward pretty successfully, is what I'm hearing. So, air couples, you have an amazing new beginning. You've got some new structures coming in. You've got some new beliefs that are starting to lay out, which is amazing for you. Go forward and really embrace this newness. And air singles, your energy is very peaceful, very calm, and very accomplished. You have completed a cycle. You've completed some work. Inner work is what I'm hearing. Could be outer work too, depending on how your life runs. But because you've completed these things, you're in a position now where you are so lit up that others are drawn to you. And you're not looking at people through the eyes of judgment. You're looking at them through the eyes of the Holy Father and Mother energy. So it's that agape love. You're seeing the soul within. And that's changing your dynamic and how you show up in the world as well. So with that, I will let you guys and gals go. Have a great month of March, which it looks like you both are going to. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.